Good afternoon, respected audience. Before I start my speech, let me ask you guys some question. Have you guys ever admired by a leader, not because of their position, but because you believe you can trust them? And when that trust was broken, did their authority still matters to you? Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all in a good condition today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to the Almighty God for His blessing and His guidance that have given me the opportunity to stand here and deliver my speech. Second, I would like to extend my sincere respect to the honorable judges for their time, attention, and dedication in this session. And last but not least, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Xaviera Lupita Neema, an undergraduate student from Environmental Engineering and Management at Vocational School IPB University. And today, I would like to share my perspective on the most important quality in a leader. After hearing my previous question, we can see that leadership is not always about position or authority. But many people assume that a leader only needs a confident, intelligence, or authority. But in reality, those qualities alone are not enough to make people truly follow. In many situations, leadership fails not because leaders lack ability, but because people are no longer trust them. In fact, according to Stephen M. R. Covey, he said that trust is the one thing that changes everything. This clearly shows that the most important quality in a leader is trustworthiness. Now, I came to understand this not just as a concept, but as a responsibility as well. I still remember back in high school when I was one of the student organization and I was one of the leader there, when I initiated a program called the Ipmawati box, which is a box that contained essential needs for female students. But support alone was not enough. Concerns emerged about fairness, transparency, and whether the system could truly be trusted. At that moment, I realized that trust does not come from saying, you guys can trust me. No, but it comes from showing how people can trust you. So, instead of relying on positions, I built clarity. Access to the program was regulated, revealed schedules were clearly arranged, and a simple reporting sheet was placed beside the box so that every action was visible and accountable. Regular updates were also shared with the schools. Through transparency and consistency, doubt slowly turns into confidence. What this experience reveals is a broader truth about leadership. Trust is not built through words or good intention alone, but through action and system that reduce uncertainty. This applies not only in student organization, but also in institutions, communities, and even government as well. When trust exists, leadership becomes stable. People are willing to cooperate, to take responsibility, and to support decisions even in the most difficult situation. But when trust is absent, even the most capable leader will face resistance. Authority may demand compliance, but only trust earns commitment. This is why trustworthiness stands at the core of effective leadership. A trustworthy leader is transparent in decision making, consistent in action, and accountable for consequences. And this quality creates clarity, and clarity builds confidence. And over time, confidence grows into trust. Ladies and gentlemen, as a future leader, we are often taught of how to speak confidently and smart at making decisions. Yet, we are rarely reminded that leadership is also about being reliable, open, and responsible. Leadership is not about proving that we are right, but about ensuring others to feel secure in following us. So today, if we are talking about the most important quality in a leader, let us look beyond confidence, intelligence, or even appearance. Let us value leaders who build trust through honesty, transparency, and consistency. Because in the end, the most important quality in a leader is not how much impressive they seem, but how much they are trusted. And if we are ever given the opportunity to become a leader, let us begin by becoming someone who worthy of that trust. That's all for me. Thank you so much for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.